Hey, what are you all doing on this fine rainy Saturday? And no, before you even come at me in the comments, I'm not wearing sunglasses in the house. These are my glasses, okay? Let's get that out there right now. So listen, I'm trying something different today, and I'm praying to God that this actually tastes pretty good when I'm done with it, because I've never done nothing like this before. Also, the reason I'm even making this video, because I wasn't even going to make one today, I was just going to cook, is because with this meal I'm going to make some of my fried corn. And someone asked me if I would make a video of the fried corn, and we'll do that today. Now mind you, if you look up fried street corn recipes, it's not going to be anything like mine. They usually use mayonnaise, sour cream. I don't use none of that shit. So let me show you what I'm doing here today. So I have taken a pack of pork chops and I have cut them up in small pieces like so, right? I have a whole white onion going in. And now I'm going to make a sauce and put over this. Okay, so y'all know I don't measure nothing. Sometimes it bites me in the ass, but whatever. So here we're going to do a little bit of soy sauce, some Worcestershire sauce, however the hell you say that. Okay. Teriyaki. And some brown sugar, and we're going to whisk this up. Okay guys, once you get that combination all whisked up, just pour that in there on top of everything. And I'm going to mix this all up. Put this crock pot on high for about 2 or 2.5 hours. Alright y'all, so my dinner's about done. Like I said before, I had a few people asking me how I make my fried street corn or fried corn, whatever you want to call it. So I'm about to show you how I do that. Again, this is not how anybody else makes it. This is how I make it. I like it this way. If you don't, do it your way. So don't be in my comments saying, oh, that's too much seasoning, because I'm telling you, with this fried corn, you have to season it very heavy, so when it is completely fried up, you have that flavor there. So let me show you what we're about to do here. Alright, first thing you're going to do, I usually use a whole stick of butter, but this time I'm only going to use about half. And get that in there, get that started melting. Once you get that butter melting real good, you want to go ahead and start seasoning this shit. So I'll put pepper, lots of the Tonys. Now make sure you don't burn your shit up though. So I usually start at real high fire or heat, and then I'll turn it down a little bit too. And you can season with whatever you want. This is just how I do it, and it's freaking delicious. I do it all the time. So once you get that butter, you want to turn this heat down a little bit. Once you get that butter going there, I got some fresh street corn, or not street corn, I'm sorry, super sweet corn. I'm going to pour that in there. Alright. Start moving that around in that butter a little bit. Start to get these seasonings combined in here. And then, yeah, you guessed it, more seasoning. I'm telling you, everybody's going to think that this is way, way too much, but once this is all fried and the butter's gone, you are left with some amazing fried corn. I'm going to let this go for a little bit. come back and show you what it looks like. I know I'm going to have someone ask me why I didn't make rice with this meal, because I did the teriyaki kind of like a Chinese or whatever. Well, the reason I didn't is because I don't really fuck with rice, to tell you the truth. I mean, if I almost was going to get some lo mein and do that, but I didn't want to screw it up and I didn't want to buy it from a restaurant. So I'm just doing what I'm doing here, just so you know. Okay, once you get your corn fried up to it starts changing colors, get it to the way you like it. What I do then is take some good old Parmesan cheese and just like my seasoning, very generous with it. Okay. Alright. Throw a lid on there for a minute. Allow that cheese to start melting in there. Then you can stir it up real good. Now when you're cooking this corn, you gotta be right here and make sure that you're stirring that all the time, because you don't want to burn that shit up. You don't want to burn your butter in the bottom of the skillet. So I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. Okay, so it's not melted yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get this moving around. Oh, this is going to be so good. You guys don't even know how good this really is. And I haven't showed myself making this, and I didn't really plan on it, I guess. I didn't think it was such a big deal. I mean, it's just something I really like. But someone asked me if I would show them. So yeah, this is how I do it. And it is absolutely amazing. And I am not kidding you guys at all. So I'm going to get ready, plate this meal, and we'll give it a taste test here. Alright y'all, dinner is served. Looks fabulous. I just hope this pork is good and the sauce that I made is good. So we are going to give that a taste first. It is really, really hot, but I want to give it a try. Oh my God. That is amazing. I was so worried about that sauce, but it turned out great. I don't even really have to taste this street corn, fried corn, whatever you want to call it, but I will. I already know it's fire. Man, I'm a bad son of a bitch in the kitchen. I'm telling you right now. That's fire. All of it. I hope that you try this. I hope you take my advice on this fried corn, because I'm telling you, it's the star of the show. Hey, listen, guys. Thank you guys for always watching my videos, commenting on my videos. It makes my whole day, man, because I'm a guy that don't know how to cook, that just likes cooking, and I started doing it and realized I'm pretty good at it. So listen, like, comment, and share. And hey, if you're not following me, I don't know what you're doing. You need to be. Have a great Saturday.